Like it says,
What do you mean?
add life path and says seafaring setting.
Right, and that's the specific life path. So you would choose a setting, and then you would choose the life path within that setting. So those are all the settings that are available to you, and then you choose one of those, and then the second option is all of the life paths within that setting that are available to you.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean there are two ways you could do this. You could just like look at all the options and figure out which life paths you want to take, or you could just say, all right, I want my character to be like this, and I can help you like find the life paths that you would choose. So did your character grow up at court, or did he?
Yeah, I wanted to change something. Okay, let's see. Peasant villager, no, okay. Um, seafaring setting.
So you're born noble, and then you went to the seafaring setting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what I wanted to do was like he did that, but nobody knew about it. Like he did it, he was
Sure.
doing it, but no one like he still was living the noble life, and he kind of like this like the only person who knew who really
Uh,
was the captain.
okay. All right. So what if it was like this? Yeah. What if it like he was maybe he was with his parents as they went on their various sea voyages, and he just learned, because this is the thing, like the born noble life paths gives you 5 points of general skill points, so you can spend those on anything. So you could just spend those on seafaring skills. Um, but yeah, I would give you mark of privilege as a trait. So you're undoubtedly a nobleman, and everybody can see
Hey, do you
that.
have Mickey
Yeah,
sticks?
no one knows that I'm
They're in my
like
van.
doing the sailor stuff except the captain because he kind of like pitied me and he's kind of like, well, like he liked
And a
me
cup
and he's
holder.
kind of like
Okay.
taking care of me.
Did you
Like
get
I don't live
Mickey
like
All
sticks
set up.
again?
with
Yep.
him or anything. He just kind of like I visit him every once in a while and he like knows, oh hey, it's him, and he kind of like took me
Right.
under his
Yeah.
You know where the flash drive
Sure.
wings.
is?
No one knew about it.
It's not on there. There's nothing
Like
on there.
my father would be very like, or his father would
Right.
be
Dad,
very
real quick.
angry if he found out I
Um,
was hanging out with him.
for the PowerPoint, all you have to do just press Alt F5, and that will bring up the window that has the notes and all that stuff. Instead of just pressing the Start Slideshow, press Alt F5.
Um,
So you're gonna have Born Noble.
and then and then it wasn't a life path. It was just C. Yeah, it was like C. Like it wasn't a path.
Yeah, so this is the thing. Like, you could say, all right, for the first 8 years of your life, yeah, you were like snuck down and learned seamanship from a local captain. You snuck down to the docks. That's really cool, and then you became enamored with the sea. And then you could say that maybe at the age of 8 you ran away, and then the next part of your life is one of these seafaring life paths. One of them could be officer's mate, which would mean you were like the assistant to that captain, which is very possible.
Hmm.
And if you do choose that, I think I know exactly what captain you were the officer's mate to.
Okay, wait. So I do what? I do board normal then seafaring
Yeah,
setting
well, it'd
or
be in seafaring setting. Yeah, if you want to, like, immediately after those 8 years, you kind of like ran away and joined
well,
a,
I was
a
thinking
ship.
like this was the first time I actually ran away.
Okay, that can also be an option. Yeah, so you would probably have something either a noble setting or the noble court setting. Anything from the seafaring setting, it would be assumed that you were actually on
Yeah,
a,
I
a
wasn't
boat.
actually like
Okay,
I just know how to sail. I don't
sure.
know like
Yep, that's totally fine. You have those 5 points of general skill points that you could put in various seafaring skills. So
okay, here we go. Um
so if you wanted to be Prince of the Blood, then you could definitely choose that if you'd like.
no, it could be
The thing with that though is that you wouldn't have a whole bunch of resources to, even though the life path gives you a whole bunch of resources, you really wouldn't have those if you were to run away, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have very many resources. I understand that. If I want to do another life hack because I don't want to be 10 years old,
mhm.
um, do I just do court or can I do noble setting again?
So you want to take Prince of the Blood?
Yeah.
I mean, you can also see where it has that optional, like, you can set how many years you were a Prince of the Blood. That is, you can just set that if you want. Yep.
Okay.
That's one of those life paths that you can basically just choose how long you were this thing.
There we go. I want to be like 18.
So 10 years
Yeah.
as a Prince of the Blood? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so the way this will work is you'll have that the market privilege. You'll have a lot of resources. You'll have some general skill points to work with, and then you'll have that trait born to be king. Um, but you really won't have a lot of other skills to work with. Like you're pretty limited in your because you won't have access to those resources, you're going to be pretty limited in what your character can actually do. Which, if you're fine with that, that can totally be a thing. Because what it would be is, oh, I'm an inexperienced nobleman who really doesn't know how to do things except for maybe a little bit as a sailor, but I think I can because I'm a nobleman. I can do anything.
Hmm.
But you still have one more life path to take too. So you could go to noble court if you wanted to.
Hmm. I was thinking like I don't know how this would work out, but I wanted to be like the sailor dude taught me how to fight and sail. That's it. That's all I like. All I know how to do is fight, sail, or no. But like my nobility made me like my what I learned, which I didn't choose to learn. I didn't want to learn, but I learned how to like persuade people, basically.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Like Prince of the Blood is a life path that is very specifically does two things: gives you a whole bunch of resource points to work with, and gives you the trait born to be king, and these options of like noble traits. It doesn't do a whole lot of other things. Like if you want to be like, we can always say, Adam, that you are, the son of the king. I am totally fine with this game. Just you can just make that be a thing. Um, but if you want to be like specifically good at court entry or something like that, then you should choose a life path that would reflect that. So
Okay.
like in noble court, it would be courtier, right? Like Theo had that one, and
In
that
noble
would give
court.
you etiquette, observation, persuasion, seduction, inconspicuous,
Okay. Yeah.
all
Yeah.
those.
A courtier. Okay. That's what I did that. There we go. Is that better?
So born noble and then courtier.
Yeah, it's
So you
normal.
have okay, yeah, and then you can choose anything else from there that's available to you.
Wait, could I do Prince of the Blood for less years or
You
something?
could,
Or
yep, and you could do it in any order too. You could just say, "All right, I was a courtier for a while, like I was the assistant to a nobleman, and I learned all these skills, and then I just kind of lounged around for a while because I'm a prince and I don't really have to do anything."
yeah,
So you want that?
yeah.
Okay. So you want to just
But
maybe?
I would rather have that than like any fighting skills or whatever.
Sure. Yep. That works. How many years do you want Prince of the Blood for?
Just so I'll say 19.
So you're 4 years as Prince of the Blood.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Um,
Can it says yeah for courtier, is that like you're helping? Can it be my father or something? Or no?
yeah, absolutely. Yep. You could just say you were assistant to your father. So your father is the king of New Amhati.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm down with it.
That would make my or Theo's father like a sibling or something, like a younger sibling or something.
Right, and we can just say that Theo. I mean, I think all of the royal families in New Amhati are, while not related, direct, like all from like the same originator or whatever. They're probably very intermarried.
Yeah.
Because they want to keep that nobility within the family. So you're probably like Theo's a member of a more minor noble house, and
Yeah.
this character is like his third cousin or something. Like
Yeah. I just wanted them to be close, like they were good friends.
sure, okay, yeah, definitely, yep, and that can definitely be an option.
Like he just his younger cousin who kind of like took him. He was friends with him.
Yeah, well let's actually look at this real quick. Let's pop open um Theo's character sheet real quick. I just want to check and see what ages you were during. Okay, so you're 29. You were, let's see, 6, 15. You were 14 when you. Yeah, you were 14 when you became a gladiator. Um, and that's 15 years ago. So you knew this guy, your cousin,
When I was really young.
when you were 14 or so, and he was 4, so he was really young to you. So you probably didn't like maybe like it's entirely possible that you did spend a lot of time together just because like maybe
Yeah, can I change the year just a little bit or something?
you could, yeah, I mean you could change how long your character was a Prince of the Blood.
Yeah, 6 years, 21. He'd be like 7, right?
Yeah, that works. Yep,
Yeah, that makes sense.
sure. Yeah, so I mean, he was like your younger cousin that you hung out with sometimes. Cool, I like that. All right, all right. Let's see. You have 8 mental points. If you want to look at the stats and attributes right below all your life path stuff.
Which ones are physical?
Yeah. So the first 2, will and perception, are mental. So just go
Yeah.
ahead and assign your 8 points between those 2.
What does perception do?
Perception is your like knowledge and awareness, while will is your like social aptitude and strength of mind. So like will is talking,
Yeah, yeah.
perception is knowing.
What's the difference between forte and power?
Power is like physical strength, like moving things and attacking. Fort is your just like physical health, and that yeah it goes indirectly into your health stat. Fort you don't usually roll fort, but it's the basis for your health. Where power is like a skill or a stat you would roll more often.
Wait, which one's more often?
Power. But fort decides your health, your starting health.
Okay, I think I got it.
What is it?
Um,
I'm
4
just
power, 3 forte, 5 agility, 4 speed. Actually, wait, hold on. You can go like this. There we go. 4 power, 4 forte, 5 agility, and 3
and 3
speed.
speed. Okay. And you just split will and perception evenly.
No, I got will 5 and perception 3.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and click on the health. Right by health, there's a little modify right there.
4. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, do you see that? Go ahead and click on that, and there's a section of questions there. Just tell me whatever one, and you just answer yes or no to those questions and check them. If it's yes, tell me which ones you checked so I can check them on mine.
Your character live in squalor or filth. Is this character frail or sickly? Is your character severely wounded in the past? Has the character been tortured or enslaved? Is the character athletic and active? Yes. Does the character live in a really clean and happy place? The hills of sound and music? Yes.
Okay.
Excellent. Actually, I don't know, because, I mean, he hung around the...
Well, I would say yes, especially if he was a Prince of the Blood for 6 years. I mean, he was pampered. Like he lived in a very happy and clean place.
Well, I
Um,
mean, it was in both, yeah. That's what I meant. That's, like, partially...
yeah, but like he never had to worry about like sickness or
Oh,
like he lived in the palace. So
yeah. Okay.
and then Steel did the same thing there.
Has character ever been severely wounded? Can I make something up that he did?
Sure.
Has the character given birth to a child? No. Has the character been raised in a competitive, non-violent culture? Sports, debate, strategy, gaming, and courting?
I would say
Maybe.
yes because like he's a court chair.
Has the character led a sheltered life free of violence and pain?
It's up to your discretion. So.
Has the character been tortured? No. Has the character ever murdered or killed someone with his own hand more than once? Has the character ever been severely wounded? Severely? No, probably not.
So just raised in a competitive culture.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then you have all those skills there that you can choose from. You can also add skills to that list with the add general skill field.
Wait, what? Repeat that. What you said.
So you have all these list of skills, right?
Oh,
And then you can add another skill to that to spend with your general skill points. Right below it, add general skill right there. There's a whole list of skills that you can choose from there. So if you want to choose like any sailing sorts of skills, that would be where you would choose it.
my noble wise be like really low. Fine. Inconspicuous? No. Um. Oops. I would counting. I was just figuring this out. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them.
Do you just want like specific like sailing skills?
Hmm. I don't think I'm like an expert at it.
Right, and that's fine. Like maybe so maybe you want to take just like let's see. The normal ones would be like seamanship, rigging, and knots. Those would be the main ones. So seamanship basically let's look here. Seamanship covers all the basic knowledge and skills short of actual sailing necessary to survive on board a boat or ship. So stowing, cleaning, mending shipboard paraphernalia, and water discipline, stuff like that. So that would probably be the general, catch-all skill that you would get if you had learned stuff about sailing.
Which one is it called?
Seamanship.
Oh, sorry. Seamanship. Did it show up? Oh, there we go.
And then if you want to be good at like rigging or knots, which is various climbing up and down the rigging or and hoisting sails and stuff like that, or knots, which is just tying knots, which are both important to sailing. But it's up to you like whether or not like how much your character did of those things.
What's better, rigging or knots?
Rigging. Well, they're both just different. Let's see here.
I'm just gonna do seamanship. I think I'm just
that's probably a good way to go. So seamanship, and then so that's your skill list there. Unless you want to add a wise of some sort, like you could add like sea wise or something.
I thought I added seamanship. I don't see it.
It should be on your list there.
I see it.
So you go to the add general skill.
Here we go.
You got it. Okay. So then just fill out those.
Observation.
And then when you've assigned them all, just go ahead and tell me what the final values are. Did you make a name for your character? Or you said you were looking at that?
I gave a random one that airy or something, or AI or something. I don't know.
Because I know we've established they kind of have Greekish sort of names.
Okay, I think I got it. I have. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go down to this one.
Mino. Just kind of generating some random names. Spyros. Spiridon. Semitian. Krynos.
What's pompous mean? Does it mean like really like cocky?
Yeah.
Sharp dresser. What's callous mean?
Callous is basically like, I don't care. Not, it's, well, I guess that's not apathetic. Let's see.
I do. Yeah. What about noblesse oblige?
Noblesse oblige. What that basically does is it gives you an extra belief. And you have to choose from like a list. It's basically about being a noble. This character was born into nobility. He has been raised with the idea that not only is he privileged, but he is obliged to perform his duty to society. So then you add a fourth belief, something along the lines of I govern from duty, heritage, and right. Rulership is my natural and ordained tasks. Something like that.
What about eminence? Your eminence.
Your eminence is okay. So you saw right there that you have to take your grace, right?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
that.
Yeah, and that's just because you were born to be king. Your eminence. I can't remember. These are all like based on ranks. Your eminence. Yeah, viscounts and counts are referred to as your eminence. But I mean, it's probably unnecessary for you to take that because you already took your grace, and that's also relevant to your prince status. So you probably don't need to worry about that.
Okay. Okay. About regal bearing.
Yeah, I mean, regal bearing is again, it's just a character trait that
Yeah.
just defines you. Yeah, you have a regal bearing.
These ones aren't. Are these all character traits?
No, those are all the traits that you can get from your life path, just for 1 point. You can also just add any trait that's 1 point from that other. They add special trait list.
Yeah, yeah.
So
What's affinity for rope?
you have an affinity for rope. I think you get dice to anything having to do with rope.
Interesting. What are like the auras and whatever? Like,
You only have 1 point, so you're not gonna be able to get any of those. If you want to, you can click search traits on this on the right of add special trait, and you can just there's a little checkbox there that says can afford, and it will just show you a list of all the traits that you can actually afford.
Oh, this works so much better.
Yeah. Most of those are just gonna be character traits because those are the ones with 1 point. There are a few die traits I think in there too, though.
What's Atravaso or whatever? Missing limb.
I don't know where you're.
Thick skin. What does that mean?
I mean, you take criticism well.
Oh, criticism.
You know, like criticism or insults. You're just like, yeah, I have thick skin. It's fine. It doesn't bother me.
Do the character traits, those even affect like your?
You can get fate point if they cause you trouble.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So if you play to them and it makes the story more interesting and gets you into trouble, stuff like that.
Clumsy. Why would like clumsy and cowardly and lame? Why would those all give you an like die?
It usually shows you if you click. Is it a die trait? You said, yeah. If you click on it, it will tell you the description right there. For clumsy, it says the character tends to trip or drop things at the wrong moment. Use this trait to further color failed tests involving holding precious or fragile things. A clumsy character will always drop what he's holding in a rather spectacular manner if he fails a test. So basically, it's just it adds if you make a test and you fail it, and you happen to be holding something, then it's just like, oh, well, you have clumsy, so obviously you dropped that thing that you were holding.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, the other 1 point die traits are similar along that. Like Connor's blind trait, I believe, was 1 point. Yeah. So.
Appreciation for beauty. That. I kind of like that actually.
Appreciation for beauty.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I like that too.
It's like that's why he wants to. He doesn't. He's like, I don't want to live in. I don't want to be caught up in this. I want to get out and see the world. You
Yeah.
know, like I'm gonna use that one.
Definitely.
All right. Okay, I think I got them all.
All right, cool. Can you go ahead and tell me what you did for all your skills, like where you assigned those, so I can write it down here?
Okay, I got 2 for wise.
For court gossip wise.
Well, it says one's just wise, one's court gossip wise.
Really? Just. Oh, did you add a? Oh, just remove
Okay.
that. Yeah. You must have accidentally added it.
2 for court gossip wise. Yeah.
Okay.
Etiquette 2.
Okay.
Noble wise. What was that again? Noble wise.
I mean, you know about nobles.
Okay, hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna 3 for noble wise. Or
Okay.
actually no, I'm gonna. We got a 2.
Okay.
No. Can my persuasion actually be 6?
Yeah, that's as high as you can go, but yeah, you can make it 6.
Sweet. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So etiquette 2, noble wise 2,
Okay.
observation 2. So those are all 2.
Mm-hmm.
Inconspicuous is still 0.
Okay.
Persuasion is at 6 because I feel like
Sure.
I learned 2 different forms. And then seamanship is 3.
Okay.
And then seduction is 0.
All right. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So that's really interesting. So he's just a very likable prince.
That's kind of what I was. The idea, like that's why, like people just like him, and he's really persuasive and stuff. But he's not really. I mean, he's like good at like basic stuff, but he's not like an expert in anything.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So this does beg the question, because you took nothing in inconspicuous, and you have the trait marker privilege. You would be very obvious. Even if you did run away, someone will figure out pretty shortly on this voyage that you are not a normal person. As long as you're fine with that, I'm just letting you know that. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just like a young guy, so.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So then resources is the only other thing.
I don't have very many resources, do I?
Well, we have 90. You have 90 resources, which is quite a bit. And I think what we'll probably do is just go ahead and buy. What did you have before you left? You won't have all of this available to you, but like, what did you own? Yeah,
Um,
I'm assuming you had like clothes and shoes.
can I like steal my father's sword?
You absolutely can.
Like a nah. I can't. I don't know.
A superior quality sword, like a really cool looking
Yeah, but
sword.
it would be really conspicuous.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's great. I love this.
And I was like, dang
He
it,
he
I
thinks
didn't think
he's he
this
thinks
through.
he's roughing it with all the sailors, but they're all like, "Yeah, dude, we totally know that you're nobleman. What are you trying to do?"
That'd be funny. I'm gonna say cash.
Okay. So he just has a whole bunch of money with him.
Yeah, he's
That's
rich. I
so
mean,
great. I
um,
love this character already.
let's see where the arms superior. So would it be superior quality?
Yep. So arms superior quality.
Not property. Companion animal. My tiger. No. No.
That
Okay.
might be a little much.
What's finery?
Like noble clothes and rings and stuff like
No.
that.
Personal effects. What does that mean?
That can be any other minor thing that you have.
Shoes. Traveling gear.
Yeah, so I went ahead and added clothes and shoes to yours. You probably have traveling gear too. I'm assuming that you are at least wise
Yeah.
enough to take that kind of stuff with you.
I'm not that dumb. um.
I mean, you have 3 perceptions, so so I think you should probably also have a 2 dice affiliation with the new Umhadi royal family. It's kind of to signify that you have that affiliation, so you can like be interested, or people, anyone associated with your royal family will take you in, stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd probably help.
Do you have a reputation of any sort?
Um. I don't know. Maybe people like can it be like people thought I was like a great king. Like, oh, you need to get back to that because we want you to be our king. And I'm like, no, I don't want that.
Okay, yeah. So you were like the beloved prince.
Basically,
I
yeah.
like that. Is it a regional or notable or like a local one?
Um. I mean, the whole like country or
Like again, like is it the capital city knows this or the whole kingdom?
whole kingdom probably.
Okay, and that's 2 dice there.
What was that?
Uh,
Affiliation or
it would be
reputation, I guess.
reputation. So I added a 2 dice affiliation and a 2 dice reputation.
So what would I write for that reputation? Beloved prince.
Yeah, beloved prince.
I have 13 left.
Did you add clothes and shoes?
Oh, shoes. Okay. Yeah.
So I have written down here clothes, shoes, arms, superior quality, cash, traveling gear, affiliation, and reputation.
Hold on. Say that one more time. Cash, arms, superior quality, traveling gear, shoes, clothes, affiliation, reputation. You get that?
Wait, say it again.
Cash, arms of superior quality,
Yep.
traveling gear, shoes, clothes, new Umhadi or affiliation,
Right.
beloved prince,
Okay.
reputation.
Yeah. So you should have 11 left.
Yep.
Okay. Good.
So I guess
You could get a relationship with a character. That's important too.
oh yeah, with the captain.
Okay. So with the captain of this ship, do you want this to be the captain that you learned stuff from?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Unless he's like evil, that would be kind of unfortunate. But.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think here, because I had made.
Whoa, I should make like this like an Aladdin thing where I have a romantic relationship with someone,
You
and
could.
like one time, like, is there other kingdoms with different kings?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a whole bunch of different kingdoms. The
Well,
if you had like some sort of like romantic relationship with another like a princess, it would probably be Tekoni, or Teko rather is the name of the kingdom. It's like Japanese in origin. So
well, I was thinking like someone like this like someone who I couldn't with almost like Aladdin, but not someone who's like poor, but like the mm, I don't know.
yeah, I mean you could have fallen in love with an urchin. Oh, maybe that's how why you ran away. This sailor girl. You fell in
Interesting.
love with her and went on the ship to be with her.
Interesting. I'm getting in so much trouble. Okay, I'll have two. Actually, no, I don't know. Can I, oh, forbidden.
Yeah, so you just check any of those that are
But, yeah, but what does
relevant.
that mean? -2 RPS.
Yeah, so it costs less resource points to get that relationship then.
Yes, that's 7.
So what relationship are you getting now?
Do I need traveling gear? I want to remove the traveling gear.
I guess you don't. Yeah, you can remove it.
Yeah, let's see. Wait, where did my relationship? There you go. Any forbidden. Um, what does other family mean?
That just means not direct family, so it'd be like a cousin or something, cousin or uncle or aunt.
Okay, I'm not gonna have the relationship with the captain then. It's not the same
That's fine.
captain.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, I think I'm good now.
So what is that relationship? How much did it cost? Like, what did you?
It cost.
Was it
It
a
was.
minor, significant, or powerful, or?
Hold on, I'm gonna change it actually. It was powerful, yeah.
Okay, so powerful, romantic, and forbidden.
Romantic, forbidden, and powerful, yeah.
Okay, and this is the princess.
Yes. I'm gonna. Yeah. Yes, that's right. I have to change something.
All right, I know exactly what the cargo is. The cargo is the princess. That's what Trevor's character is taking to Lucerta for safety. There must have been some kind of
Wait,
plot.
can I? Well, okay. I was just thinking, why
Sure.
would it be forbidden? I was thinking like, I don't know, like she like we were. Would it be like rivals or something like the two things? And I liked her, but we were forbidden because it was or I don't know. Why are they
I mean, you
transport?
could just be pledged to marry someone else.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just pledged to marry another New Amhati noble. Yeah, so that works. Yeah, so I think what happened is there's some sort of like plot um to kill this princess, and she had to be like she came maybe as like a part of a diplomatic envoy or something with her with her father or something, to Nuamhadi, and there was like a plot against her or something, and um, Trevor's character, and I'll run this by him, but Trevor's character, I think, undertook this venture as a ploy to get the princess safely to the Lucerta for safety.
Interesting.
So you're here because she was in danger, and you're like, I need to help her.
Protect her.
Yeah, I need to protect her, and that's why you brought your father's sword. But you don't know how to use it.
I knew they would like send me back, so I tried to be conspicuous. It didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Just ignorant little, not a 21-year-old,
Yep. Hey, I'm an ignorant little 21-year-old. What's your name?
Can it be like Iris?
How do you want to spell that?
Ayries.
AYR. What was the rest? AYR what?
AYR or AYREES. Iris.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Iris. I like it. Cool. Let's see here. Real quick then, let's just go ahead and do your beliefs and instincts real quick. So I mean, right away, first belief, I must protect the princess at all costs. Is there any other stipulation to that, or is that just your belief? I must protect the princess at all costs.
No, that's good.
Yeah, that works.
And then I was thinking one where like, I want freedom, basically.
Okay.
Freedom to do whatever I want. Like if like the reason I think that I don't want to be king is because I'm cooped up in some place and I can't go anywhere and I can't visit places.
Sure.
So basically, I want to see the world because there's so much to see, basically.
So I want freedom to do what I want. I will avoid detection by pretending to be a sailor. So like this is just a part of, you're trying to go under the radar and just be a normal person. Another belief or instincts? Any ideas?
Let me think. It was something to do with. Oh, can it like basically I wanted to go on an adventure. That kind of has to do with the other one.
Yeah. You could just say
imaginative mind, I guess. But like so, I guess
maybe just a belief about I will find adventure. And then maybe how will you find adventure? Like, what are you going to try to do to find adventure?
Get into trouble. No. Save the day.
Yeah. I will find adventure.
Like I want to be a hero, but for something.
Right. Okay, so I will prove that I am a hero. I want to prove that I am a hero by trying to think of something that isn't just protect the princess again.
Like defeat the bad guy or something, or
right. Okay, so you think so I think your character either thinks, knows, or suspects that there's someone on the ship who's going to try to kill the princess.
Yeah.
And so I want to prove that I am a hero by stopping the assassin.
Okay.
Cool. So instincts, something you always do, something you never do.
Um. I always. Uh. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. I got like a bunch of general stuff, but I can't think of anything
Right.
specific.
Um,
Uh.
always be on the lookout.
I was thinking something like that. Like always be aware of.
Maybe always know where the princess is.
Yeah. That sounds good. How about like I think that all people or no, that's not. Um. Oh man, this is hard. I have to leave in like 5 minutes, by the
Yeah,
way.
I do too, actually. So, yeah, do something
Um.
real quick. And it's fine if you don't fill all these in. So,
Yeah, I can't think of anything
all right, that's
instant.
fine. Just think about it, and then we'll.
Okay.
All right, cool, awesome.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll see
Set.
you later, my friend.
All right. See you, man.
Bye.